It is going to be a little spicy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Back of my throat is screaming right now.
Close enough.
Hi, thank you. Welcome. Yes. Hi. Thank you. Hello. How are you doing? Yes. That's right. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
You finally found something to do with your hair?
And you still haven't done yours. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's Trevor Quincy. Yes, and we are here on our new set. I hope you enjoy it. We are a little crooked here, don't you think? Yeah, well. Welcome to today's show. Today we are going to talk about self-care and the benefits of how you can benefit from self-care. And we are also going to try a TikTok concoction, which allegedly can help speed up your metabolism, it can lower blood pressure, it can help you anti-age, it does all the benefits for you, allegedly. First, I do want to explain the past month and how it's kind of been for me because it's been a little turbulent, if you will. Last time I talked to you guys, I just got in this apartment and everything was kind of just working out great. I was in this transition of going from my first apartment to the second apartment, and now I'm here. And so the last couple of months have kind of been a little, shaky. I haven't really met any friends in Austin because I have deleted my profile on Bumble. It was a scam, they never verified me. This past month really stuck out to me because every time when I go through a type of spiritual transition, I'm always left by myself. It's kind of like me and the universe, and so we kind of go back and forth with that. But if I came out with anything, I came out with more wisdom, okay? That's right. Yes, wisdom, tell your friends. This past month has really been eye-opening for me. I learned so much more about my work ethic. I learned so much more about my purpose, my direction, where I'm going, and things like that. So I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. So it did start on August 23rd, per se. I'm sorry, nope, August 26th. Look at me, I don't know the dates. So it started out on August 26th. I went to that second Airbnb, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was not it. No. It was not it. I'm not going to bash the person who ran the Airbnb because I'm pretty sure that they just did not know that that was happening. When I got there, it was supposed to be clean. It wasn't clean. There were bugs all over the place. There were bugs in the drain. I've watched so many bugs have funerals in the bathtub. At first, I was looking for my way out. I just did not want to stay in that situation. I felt as though that it wasn't worth the amount that I paid for, and I just felt alone. But something within me told me to stay, because if in the case that you don't stay, you're just going to prolong this process. And this is kind of when I started realizing that maybe I'm not here for me. Maybe I was meant to be here, because I do believe that everything does happen for a specific reason, even if we walk ourselves into it. And so I told myself that, you know what, I'm here for some reason. I'm going to figure out what this reason is and keep it moving. I've learned that there are certain people that you should, be willing to be open to, and there are certain people that may take advantage of your energy. And so I've just learned to keep it moving and to forgive myself and to forgive that person, because maybe the person doesn't know. That's right. We can't sit here and assume what other people are going through. Everybody has something to go through. But what is most important is yourself. Getting back to my month, I wasn't really talking with the Astro Tribe at that time. And I was really by myself, I was kind of left to just figure out how to do what I was gonna do. This Airbnb was different from the first Airbnb. I wasn't, I didn't really have the rental car or anything like that. I wasn't really trying to go out as much as I did when I was in the first Airbnb. I wasn't trying to meet anybody. I was really just trying to get work done and get through the month. First and foremost, the one thing that I kept telling myself was I am looking forward to September 20th. Now, I told you guys in the other video that on September 20th, I would be moving to this studio, if you will. I really learned a lot about, as I said, my work ethic. I learned a lot about people. I learned a lot about who I'm giving my energy to, which is very, very beneficial for self-care. First and foremost, setting up energetic boundaries. Now, what are energetic boundaries? Because we know physical boundaries. Energetic boundaries are teaching other people how to treat you energy-wise, Now, for me, energetic boundaries haven't been the strongest suit. You know, I do have a South Node in Pisces. Yeah, you see what I did there? Basically, it is just cutting away those cords that no longer serve you, cutting away the energy that you may be giving to other people. Did you know that you could be giving your energy to other people and you're not even talking to them? So one thing that you can tell yourself, or just, sit down and relax and say that I am calling back all my energy that may be given out to other people at this time. You can close your eyes, you can put your hands over your heart. And you could say, I am calling back my energy at this time. And I am cutting those cords to the individuals that no longer serve my growth. And I am returning it with love and grace and gratitude. And that's all you have to do. And then over the next couple of days, weeks, months, even years, you may see people try to come back. And I don't think it's conscious. I've seen this video on TikTok too. I've been on TikTok a lot over this past month, but somebody was saying that over the span of time, you're going to see people just come back into your life because they had that energetic connection to you. And it's not that they're coming in consciously, because 9 out of 10 times, people that have their energy connected to you, it's kind of just an unconscious thing, because life goes on and we tend not to know who's still connected to us energetically. But if we're constantly feeling drained, we need to figure out what is causing that drainage. Who are we giving our energy to? And so this is where energetic boundaries come in. Another thing that this video said is you have to picture yourself in an energetic force field, and that whatever comes into that field has to get your permission. So anything within this field requires my permission to enter. So you can close your eyes, you could say that too. This is something that I start doing every day, every night. There were times in this other Airbnb where I just didn't think I can get through. It came a time where I wasn't talking to even family. I wasn't talking to friends. I felt very alone in this physical plane. I know spiritually you always have the universe there and you always have your guides and so on and so forth, but it can really feel lonely in this 3D realm. And so for the past month, I had felt by myself. I was kind of doing my work and starting multiple projects at once, releasing music, things like that. And so I kind of felt that my work wasn't really, it wasn't giving me that passion. It wasn't giving me that spark like it used to, And so I really had to sit down with myself and figure out what it is that I need to do. First and foremost, I learned to value my time. Yes, 100%. I learned to value my time is because I've been giving a lot of my time to other people. And sometimes people could take advantage of that if you're not careful. And so I've learned to reclaim my time. And I've also learned to establish firm boundaries for myself. Who gets access to my energy? Who am I allowing into my life? And so I really had to ask myself those questions. Another thing that I really wasn't doing that I kind of don't know how to do is to rest. I've been kind of working myself like a horse for the past year, actually. 2021 has been a very busy year. I'm in a personal year 8. If anybody knows numerology, personal year number 8s, they're very busy. It teaches you a lot about your inner power. It teaches you a lot about manifestation in the physical form and putting in that action to see those manifestations come into fruition. And so for the past year, I've been in this energy where I've just been working nonstop and putting things out, and I have had little to no time to rest. And this is kind of something that has been ongoing for the last couple of years for me. Not the personal year number 8, but me just working and not knowing how to take some rest for myself. And so this past month, I finally decided to take some rest after I finished a major project that I'm working on. I've just learned to do different things in order to better make use of my time, to find balance as well. I think balance is also necessary in order to live a fulfilled life. Here now, I actually have a pool, I have a fitness center that I can go to, so I start working out now, that's right. I'm back in the gym, and I kind of feel like everything's kind of going back to the way it once was at the beginning of this year. Now, at the beginning of this year, let me just run you through the year real quick. I was not smoking. I was not drinking. I don't really drink to begin with, but I wasn't smoking. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't even doing anything sexual. This means masturbation. I was cutting that off. Or we were getting there. More at 11. It got to a point where we were just we were purifying ourselves, and then April came around, I had a trip to Las Vegas, and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I kind of fell back into old habits. It wasn't benefiting me. It was kind of just like I was moving backwards while I was progressing. You know, I do believe that you're on an ongoing progression, but if you do stick to old habits, then you're not really growing as an individual. For about a month now, you know, it's been pretty good. You know, I haven't had any complaints. Has it been boring? Absolutely. But you know what? Each and every day gets better with time. Sexual fasting is something that I never even knew about, and I'm trying it right now. It strengthens your core, it helps you with your self-esteem, gives you more confidence, and also it makes you feel better. And for me, I've learned so much about my work ethic. You know, I'm able to channel this energy into something creative, into something that can actually benefit not only myself but other people as well. That has been my self-care ritual. So things that can help you out with self-care routine, make sure that you're going outside, rather you're in nature or rather you're in a city. I'm pretty sure there is a park somewhere. Surround yourself in nature. You know, you don't have to meditate, you don't have to do yoga. I mean, those are great too, you know, but just go outside and just take a breath of fresh air, you know, because fresh air is actually very beneficial for your health. If you're stepping into some sun, if you're not around some sun, then, you know, you could watch the sun. Even just book a little trip for yourself, a day trip. I used to take day trips all the time. And just taking a day trip to a place that may have a lot of sun could really be beneficial for you as well. Also, finding balance in your routines. You know, sometimes we can tend to work so much that we forget to take care of ourselves, that we forget to rest, we forget to have fun with life. And that's something that I had to learn over this past few weeks, is how to have fun again. You know, I have a lot of fifth house placements in my chart, okay? But I forgot how to have fun because I've just been a working girl, you know? And so remember to have fun, let loose, don't take life so serious. And that's something I've definitely learned over this past month, is not to take life so serious, you know? Another thing that you can do is exercise. And that's one thing that I'm grateful that I am back into my routine, is when you exercise, you are channeling that energy that you cannot use, and you're kind of like bringing it from the internal out, you know, and so you're pushing your body to its, you know, maximum potential. And so exercise actually helps to boost your self-confidence, boost your self-esteem, and you end up looking good in a couple of months too. Tell your friends, that's right. That's right. Go for a little drive. Ooh, you know, I did that with my rental car for the last couple of days. You know, I love taking drives. Now, here in Texas, there's nothing but land here, you know, and so I just like to go drive through the hills. I like to go, you know, just drive through different roads and see different neighborhoods and see how other people live, you know. Maybe that's just my North Node. But yeah, no, I like to go for a drive, and I like to see different sights. You know, I need that change of scenery. Maybe that will help other people too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make that concoction. Welcome to the kitchen. We are here. We are going to make the self-care antibiotic, in which has gone over TikTok, and we're going to see if it's worth it. So allegedly, this has a lot of health benefits. It can actually help to fasten up your metabolism. It can lower blood pressure. It helps your immune system. So there are a lot of benefits, and today we're going to try it. I actually went ahead and made the concoction a couple of days ago. So we are just going to walk you through the process, and we're going to try it out for you on camera. All right, so first and foremost, you want to start off with 1/2 cup of honey. So that is just a 1/2 cup of honey. 100% pure honey, pure and unfiltered, if in the case that it says that as well. I use Golden Blossom. You can go get this at your local grocery store. Actually, all these ingredients that you see today and all the ingredients that I would list for you, you can get at your local grocery store for under $20 at most that you should spend on this. $20 can help save lives, allegedly. So you want to go in with a 1/2 cup of honey, 100% pure. Honey has a lot of health benefits, and it's so many that I can't list it here. Then you're going to go in with 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Now, turmeric actually has a lot of benefits as anti-inflammatory, antifungal. It helps with aging skin. It even helps to cure dark spots on aging skin as well. So if in the case that you would like to use turmeric, it also can help if in the case that you want to shave some facial hair. It actually helps for you to permanently get rid of facial hair, allegedly. And then I went in with some cayenne pepper here because cayenne pepper can help to speed up your metabolism. It can also help to lower your blood pressure and allegedly helps to reduce hunger. So I went in with some ground pepper here. Additional ingredients that you can use is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Of course, that adds a flavor. Vanilla has a lot of health benefits. Also, you can add coconut oil as well, and 2 cloves of raw garlic, chopped up. Of course, you don't want to eat the whole clove in itself. But when you mix this concoction together, it actually makes something that looks like this. Yes. You can keep this out on your counter. You can put it in the refrigerator like I have myself. I don't put a lid on it, but it's in this little like container thing to where it doesn't really need a lid. So we're gonna go ahead and try it for you. Really good. Sweet, and then the spices kick in. So it is going to be a little spicy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Back my throat is screaming out now. If you take 1 teaspoon a day, allegedly it can help you out during cold and flu season. It can definitely help your metabolism speed up, and it can also help you to boost your immunity. So you can get sick less. Now I know for some people, they may get sick during the winter times. Definitely try this. Go ahead and try and see if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, let's find something else. I always like to try these certain things, but without further ado, that is it for today's show. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.